this. It is the first day of a new month. It is the beginning of a new school year. It's been a stressful time for all of us for many months. There's a lot going on in the world. We have an election coming up. There's some voting going on today. Again, I thank you for being here and give some gratitude to yourselves for taking a little bit of a time out. So today is really going to be about reflecting on where you are right now as an individual. There won't be a lot of dialogue or discussion. I don't know what Alyssa has said about this session. I'm not even sure I've really read the description, except for we are going to just take a minute or two for some meditation to begin with, and we will leave our time together with a guided meditation, and in between do a couple of reflective activities. Not a lot of writing involved. Yeah, so I guess we'll just jump right in and get started since we don't have that much time. So during the opening and closing meditation together, I will probably stop my video so you have a lovely picture to look at instead of my face. But I would invite you for the opening and closing meditations to just close your eyes so that you can drop down deeper into some relaxation. Feel free to take your video off during that time if you would like. And yeah, we'll just begin. I'm going to stop my video for a minute. So, one tool that we have at our disposal for meditation, for mindfulness, is our breath, and we carry it with us at all times. So what I want you to do right now is just start to feel your body in the chair where you're sitting. Feel your thighs touching the support that's under you. Feel your back. Let your shoulders and arms relax, become heavy. Just know that you have this time right now for yourself and for relaxation and mindfulness. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to think about anything else. You have chosen this time for you. And now what I'd like you to do is, in your own way and in your own pace, take 2 or 3 very deep cleansing breaths. Breathe deep down into the bottom of your belly. Feel the air coming in through your nose or your mouth, into your chest and down into your belly. Big, deep breaths. And with each exhale, again, feel yourself sinking deeper into relaxation. And then notice where in your body you are feeling the sensation of breathing the most. Is it in your nose? Is it in your chest? Is it in your belly? Wherever it is that you're feeling the sensation of breathing, just focus on that body point as you take a couple more deep cleansing breaths. Noticing again where you're feeling your breath in the body. And then let your breath just become soft and natural. We're going to do a brief body scan. And what I want you to do first is imagine a bright white beam of light coming down from above like the sun and entering the crown of your head. Feel this white or golden ray of warm, healing light enter through a virtual crown at the top of your head. And feel this white light beginning to bathe your scalp. Notice any sensations that you might feel in your scalp. Maybe some warmth, some tingling. Feel this white healing energy from above continue to go down over your face, into your neck and throat. And again, just noticing what sensations are there. No judgment, just noticing. And this white healing light from above is going to continue to go down our shoulders, down our arms. Let this white liquid light flow down into your hands. And just noticing any warmth, tingling, any sensations that you're feeling in your shoulders, your arms, down into your fingers and your hands. Just noticing the energy and the aliveness that is there in your body. And feel this white light soothing your entire torso, front and back. This white healing light and energy pouring from above, soothing your torso. And just noticing any sensations that you might feel in your back, your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your belly. And then bring your awareness down into your thighs, feeling the sensation in your leg, in both your legs. Feeling the white light and energy pouring down into your thighs, and just noticing again any sensations that you feel in your thighs. No judgment, just noticing what's there. And then feel the white healing energy from above continue to flow down, down into your knees, down through your calves and your shins. And just noticing what sensations are there in your knees and your calves and your shins. Again, warmth, tingling, what aliveness is there. And then feeling the energy continue to move down into your feet and into your toes. Feel the tops and the bottoms of your feet. Feel the energy in your toes. And then scan your body from toes back all the way up through to your neck and your face and the crown of your head. And just feel your whole body alive and relaxed and buzzing with warm, healing light and energy. Bring one of your palms to your chest. And again, just give yourself a little nod of gratitude as you hold your hand on your chest. A little moment of thanks just for being here and showing up for yourself. And then take your hands together in front of your throat and put them together and just rub your palms together, creating a little bit of heat, feeling that energy that was generated in your body. Placing the palms of your hands over your face and eyes. And then when you're ready, you can lower your hands, blink a few times, and come back to this moment on Zoom with all of us. And you can turn your videos back on if you would like. And before we start, I would just say, give yourself a little, chair massage and wiggle. If there's an area of your back, your shoulders, your neck that needs a little attention, a squeeze, a shrug, just do it. Another big breath. And then we'll move on to our next activity. So Again, I just wanted to quickly talk about the definitions of mindfulness. So I'm speaking to you here from Worcester, Massachusetts, the Center for Mindfulness, if you will. John Kabat-Zinn has a center at UMass, and he is sometimes known as the godfather of Western mindfulness. And he says that mindfulness is the awareness that arises from paying attention on purpose in the present moment and non-judgmentally. So we're just going to spend some time paying attention on purpose, and do remember the non-judgmentally portion of John Kabat-Zinn's quotes. And if he's the godfather of mindfulness in our area, Ellen Langer is the godmother out of Harvard University. She's done a lot of research on mindfulness, and I love her definition because it's very simple and easy for me to remember. It is simply noticing. So just noticing, and we're going to spend some time noticing what is going on in our lives right now. So this is where your pen and paper come in handy. And I know we're coming up on lunch, and perhaps it's not very nice of me, but I'm going to ask you to make a pie. I'm going to ask you to make a circle on your piece of paper. Like so. For now, you just need to make a big circle on a piece of paper and divide it into 8 slices of pie. I don't know if you're feeling like pepperoni, something savory, or something sweet like blueberry. For now, just a circle divided into 8 sections. And now I want to invite you to think about 6 to 8 areas of your life that you might want to reflect on for a moment. And we are going to label some pieces of our pie with these areas of our life. I hope you can see this. I've never held up a piece of paper on Zoom before. But here are some, good, you're nodding, that's great. Here are some of the areas or aspects of our life that we might want to consider. Our relationships, and perhaps you want to break that down further into your children, your family, your friends, your partner. You might want to think about, or maybe not, career, work, health and wellness. Health and wellness is an area of our life that we sometimes need to keep in check. Entertainment or fun, joy might be another area. Our finances, spirituality, creativity, our home or our environment. So you can pick 6 to 8 of those, or anything else that might come to mind for you. And you're just going to label your pie with those areas that you might want to reflect on for a moment. And you can just look at me when you've labeled your pie with those areas, so I know that you're done with that step of the process. Okay, looking good. So the next piece of this is to know that the outside of the pie is a 10, and the inside, the center of the pie, is a 0. So you can either fill in your pie or just make a notch on your pie. On a scale of 0 to 10, how is that area of your life progressing at this
Yes, there was a request if you could just hold the piece of paper up again.
Of course.
Just briefly. Thanks.
Of course. So how is each area of life going for you at this time? 0, not going very well at all. 10, things are moving along swimmingly. That area of life is flowing as it should.
I can also write them in the chat. If you hold it up again real quick, Jess, I'll write them in the chat.
I can just continue to hold it up. Nobody needs to see my face.
No, we want to see your face.
So yeah, so just fill in each piece of the pie, or you can notch it and connect the dots.
Okay, you can lower it.
Okay, 0, things are not going so well, all the way up to 10. 10, things are working really well. And just take a moment to reflect on each area of life that you've chosen. And think about where on the scale that area of life is falling. And again, keep in mind Jon Kabat-Zinn's quote, non-judgmentally, just noticing what is. Without awareness, without mindfulness, we can't make any changes, right? So just noticing is the very first step. And then I would invite you to just jot down some thoughts for a moment. Maybe some celebrations. So if there are some areas on your chart where you're doing really well and life is excelling, celebrate for a moment. Wow, my husband isn't being a jerk lately. We're really having a great time. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten what money even looks like because I haven't been out of this house. How are my finances? I might need to put some attention there. So yeah, just noticing what is and writing some notes to yourself. What's going well? Celebrate that. And perhaps what areas of life have you been forgetting about, ignoring, perhaps on purpose, perhaps not? Where in your life might you want to spend a little bit more time and attention? And how so? What might be some action steps or some goals that you could take for yourself in those areas of life? Just writing some notes to yourself and noticing. So I wish that we were in a workshop and you had fun colors to play with and that we could debrief and hear what's going on, but we only have half an hour together, so we're going to move quickly to the next exercise. So besides taking stock of where we are at in various areas of our life right now, because it's been such a stressful time and will continue to be so if we're being honest and realistic, it might be nice to take a moment to think about what lifts us up, what fills us up, what supports us. And I know myself, I don't often take stock of this. So this is an activity I do with my Mindful Choices students at Clark. It's called Body of Support. And you're gonna now, on your little sheet of paper, draw your body. As you can see, no skills, art skills required. If you would like to have a stick figure represent your body, go right ahead, or something that looks more like a gingerbread person on the other side, go right ahead. And once you have your body down on a piece of paper, I want you to start thinking about the things that do support you in your life. What are the things that you can rely on and go to? Who or what? They might be people, they might be activities, they might be places, they might be hobbies. But what can you go to as a resource to fill you up when you need some nourishment, when you need some support? And just go ahead and list those things beside your body. You can actually put them on your body too. If you think about, you know, for me, one of them that comes to mind first, even before my family, is my dog. Carmelita came to mind first. Don't tell my children. So you might want to put where on your body. Where do you feel in your body, really in your physiology, when you think about that thing that supports you, whether it's a walk in nature or your dog or painting? How do you feel that in your body? Where do you feel that in your body? And you can just draw on your body, write on your body, how and where you might feel that expression of support. So listing those things that support you. And then taking a moment to think about where you feel that love and support in your body. And again, if we were in my class, you would have colored markers. We'd be using shapes and colors. But I think it's enough just to reflect on, you know, what supports us and what we can rely on and how we feel it. And I would encourage you to hang this up in your office, hang it up near where you're working and spending your time. Remind yourself when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling like you need a break. Take a look at it and really rely on those things that support you and those people that support you. And you can go back to this and continue to add to it. You can add your own shape and movement and color to it later on if you'd like to. And right now, our time is slowly running out. So I would love to leave you all with another meditation before you go about the rest of your day. And I think what we could do is a loving kindness meditation. It's what the world needs. It's what we all need. So if you'd like to stop your video, you can go ahead and stop your video. We can all come back on at the end to give each other a wave goodbye. So again, just taking a big, deep breath or two, becoming comfortable in your chair where you're sitting. Allow yourself to relax. Really sink into any of the good feelings that may have been created in that last little activity. Again, start connecting to your breath and just noticing the breath in your body as it moves in through your nose, through your throat and chest, into your belly. So in this practice, we'll be cultivating loving kindness. We all have within us a natural capacity for loving kindness. Sometimes folks call it friendship that is unconditional and open and gentle and supportive. It's a natural opening of compassion in our heart. So it's a wish for ourselves, those around us, for everyone to be happy. So right now, allow yourself to remember and open up to your own basic goodness. Remember times that you've been kind, generous, supportive of others. You might recall what other people have said or felt about you when you are at your most kind, supportive, and loving. You might recall unconditional love felt from a beloved pet. And as you experience this love, notice how you feel in your body. Notice any sensations of warmth. Maybe put a gentle smile on your face. Feel that smile and sense of expansion within. This feeling of loving kindness is there and accessible to us whenever we want. So let yourself bask in the energy of this loving kindness, breathing it in and breathing it out, inviting feelings of peace and acceptance of what is. So I'll guide you with some phrases. You're invited to repeat these phrases silently to yourself, change them to suit your own tone of voice. We're going to begin this loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I accept myself just as I am. May I feel connected and calm. May I be happy. May I know the joy of being alive. And now we're going to open the circle of loving kindness and bring to mind someone who is very dear to you. Someone whom you care about, someone who's supportive of you and you are of this person. And just reflect on this person's basic goodness, sensing what it is in particular that you love about this person. And in your heart, feel your appreciation for this dear person. And again, repeat after me. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the joy of being alive. And now let's expand this circle of loving kindness to someone who's kind of neutral in our lives. It might be someone that we pass often in our neighborhood, could be someone at the grocery store checkout line. Think of someone who's kind of neutral in your life, and let's expand this loving kindness to that person. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the joy of being alive. And now, if it's possible, bring to mind someone with whom you've had a difficult relationship. Perhaps someone for whom it's hard to feel sympathy or compassion. And see if it's possible to let go of feelings of resentment and dislike for this person. Maybe some contention. And remind yourself to see this person as a whole being, deserving of love and kindness. Someone who feels pain and anxiety and who suffers just like you do. And seeing if it's possible to extend to this person words of loving kindness. You can repeat after me in your mind. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel love now. May you accept yourself as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. And now your being should be filled with loving kindness and feelings of warmth and peace, hopefully. So let this awareness spread through you into all directions and imagine it going out over where you sit right now, over the town where you are, the state where you are, out radiating across the globe to all people, animals, living everywhere. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be happy. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. Again, if you would like to place your hand on your chest, on your heart, and again, give yourself a little thanks for showing up and spending some time on some mindful reflection. I'm going to turn my camera back on so I can see some of you all. And thank you very much for being here and taking this time out. I wish everybody wellness, peace.
Thank you so much, Jess. That was great. And we'll be posting this to the NAFSA Facebook page and YouTube channel for anyone to revisit the exercise and share with their friends and family. And I wish you all a lovely day. And thank you so much, Jess.
Excellent.
Thank you. This is great.
Yeah, you can share my email with anyone as well in the chat, Alyssa, or on the website. Lots of tips and tricks and resources for mindfulness practices. I'd be happy to share with anyone.
I will put your Clark email here in the chat, and if anybody else wants it, feel free to email me or just message us on Facebook. And I also put a plug. We have another session tomorrow with it's a different session, but it will be similar. So hopefully you can join us for that. And yeah, thank you. So I feel personally a little bit like
you feel a little buzzy and tingly. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.